Hey everyone, how you doing? Speed here. Happy Sunday. Time for a beer and a quick video. Today's topic is on barbell maintenance. This is a really important thing to consider if you either have a home gym or if you run a gym. So I'm going to talk about how to look after and maintain your barbell to increase the longevity you get out of them. If you maintain and clean your barbells, they'll last you for years upon end. So if you don't look after your barbell, it's going to rust. That is bad. Rust will degrade and deteriorate your barbell, plus it'll make your hands dirty, and no one wants that shit. So how do you prevent rust? So some things you'll need are brushes, oil, a rag, and some rubbing alcohol for disinfectant. When it comes to brushes, there's three types you can really look at, and they all have different materials for their bristles. We have a plastic brush, which this comes with the Eleiko barbell. It's the best barbell cleaning brush I've ever had in my life. It's plastic, so it's softer than steel, the protective coating, so it won't damage the protective coating. Next is some type of bronze brush. It's a soft metal, it's gonna help get into really hard places and remove rust, but because it's a type of metal, it's gonna have more wear on the protective coating of the barbell. Lastly, we have a steel brush. Now this thing will clean the shit out of the barbell. However, it will damage the protective coating with a lot of use. You can also go to places like Rogue, and they sell a barbell cleaning brush for a shitload of money for what it is. Again, it's just plastic bristles. It's not too bad. Plastic's a bit softer than the Eleiko brush, but you have to get an Eleiko barbell to get the best barbell cleaning brush in the world. So, but you can also go to your local Bunnings, even Woolworths, and you can get something like these. These are plastic brushes. This one here is a nail brush with pretty hard bristles, costs about $3. And this here is a plastic bristle shoe brush, again, about $3. Cheap, and they'll do a pretty good job of cleaning your barbell. If you get skin, blood, spit, vomit, or whatever else on your barbell and you need to clean and disinfect it, then you want to get some type of rubbing alcohol or isopropyl. So something like this. The other two things you'll need is some oil. So 3-in-1 oil is pretty cheap. Again, you can get it from pretty much any hardware store. This is the stuff you want for cleaning your bar normally. In a pinch, you might use WD-40 instead. However, 3-in-1 is the best shit. And lastly, a rag. So you want some sort of material that isn't going to leave lint or that kind of crap on the bar when you wipe it. So I'm going to brush the bar down just with a plastic brush. I'm then going to apply some oil, work that oil in with the brush, and then wipe down with my rag. And that's pretty much it. That's going to remove the chalk out of the barbell. It's going to remove any other gunk like dirt and dust, sweat that I might have. And it's going to apply a light coating of oil, which is going to prevent it from rusting. Now, I use a plastic brush, rag and oil to stop rusting occurring. What happens if your barbell, though, is already rusted? I recommend trying that with a plastic brush. If that doesn't work, go up the scale on your brushes. Next step is to go for a bronze brush. You can even soak your bar in a coating of oil for a few hours and scrub the crap out of it with a bronze brush. And if that gets you some improvement but doesn't completely get rid of the rust, the next step is to go for the steel brush. That's going to come at a cost, and that cost is it's going to remove some of the protective coating. However, if you have a rusty barbell, it's going to be a pain in the ass and you want to get rid of that rust. So I recommend you maintain and clean your barbells frequently. Happy Sunday, have a good one.